Cream. Oh, Tomachi. Missed there. That was a fantastic chance there for Manchester United, and Kitty Cuddy's here.
There we go. What is good, everybody? Welcome on in. For those that are tuning in from the channel, we are finally live on Kiri Cali on Twitch and on TikTok at the moment. Same links as before. We do have...
Yeah, end the stream. Yeah, no, maybe still stream. Yeah, end it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, actually, yes, if you want to kind of brief up everybody what's been happening so far in the beginning of this match.
Yeah, sure. Is your stream already posted? Let me post it in PRS Media as well. Cool.
Let me see if I still have the links.
Yeah. Send me the link so I can post it in PRS Media.
Alright.
Cool.
Both of these should be it. There you go.
Cool.
What is good, Casper? Welcome on into the stream. Who else do we have in here? Let's see. Zay in the building. What is good? As Jack at the moment, currently with possession for Aston Villa. On the closing part of the first half of this match here in the Premier League final. Both of these two did face off yesterday, in which Manchester United won 1-0 in a very, very extraordinary moment, as it was an assist from Miago to De Fantastico to finish off the match. This time, Aston Villa seek to try to win the Premier League against this team. Manchester United looking to continue their glory run at the moment.
Yeah.
There goes Puyo.
You asked me a question about what's going on during the game, right?
Oh yeah. If you want to brief, what's kind of been happening.
So basically, I can say it's kind of like it's the same as the Champions League final where Man United have been dominating, have had more chances than Aston Villa. It's kind of the same thing, and it is where Manchester United are having good crosses into the box, but they're unable to finish them, like the Champions League final. So it is the same thing as yesterday, kind of.
Maybe figuring out how the attack runs for Aston Villa. Manchester United have definitely found a couple of things, at least it's shown in this now the second time that they faced each other here for a trophy. Thank you so much for the sub there from Playboy Click for 4 months. Says, let's go Puyafon. Some support for Puyafon in the building. Also, we have a supporter for you here who has followed us on the channel. I'm not going to say the name, but you just know you got some support out here, Max.
Cool.
There goes Tyler. Lofted pass to Miago. Manchester United on a dangerous run here. 3-on-2. Miago looking to set up the cross, and it's going to be Tyler who doesn't get control there. Clearance by either Puyafon or possibly Platini there. Regardless, Aston Villa clear out what would have been a huge moment there for Manchester United.
Yeah, I agree. We have seen today that some of the teams' lineups from yesterday have changed. Of course, I think, is it Samorti? Samorti today is starting for Aston Villa. He didn't start in the Champions League final yesterday. We had Pei, who started in centre-back for Manchester United. He's been replaced with YPS, who's starting in the centre-back line today. So 2 players have been added on to both teams in this final. They didn't play the last final yesterday.
Could be
that was a chance for
huge. Yeah, that was a really good chance there. Already, I would say better than what we saw even from yesterday.
Yeah.
There goes Lux to take the quick corner. It's going to be an attempt to pass to Jack, but it's cleared away. And that will end the first half here of the Premier League final. Still 0-0. Same result as last time, really.
Yeah. I think we're going to switch host.
Let's see. Yep.
We are going to switch hosts, GMT, it looks like.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay close with us here as we are going to have to wait just a little bit as we wait for a new server. Premier League final has been very intense despite the scoreless result in the first half. And I'm going to go ahead and just, we're going to put on the will resume shortly screen here for you guys. That way, you know, you have something to look at rather than just the hub there. Okay. So if you want to talk maybe about who's been the better performers for both sides here, or at least from the first half here in the Premier League final.
I'd say both sides are doing well. I'd say today Cream looks way more better than he did yesterday. He is trying to create more chances for his team to get the first goal. I think Aston Villa have looked better attacking wise than yesterday, but I think the best player on Aston Villa side is Jack again. He is repeating that incredible performance from the Champions League final onto this Premier League final. And I think the best player on United, I'm going to say Tyler, whoever. It's been fantastic. Good passing today. Really, really good in this first half for Manchester United. I think United, what they need to do obviously is, as I said before in that Champions League final, if they could just get one cross onto Maju or Cream, and if they could finish that chance, then it would be 1-0 United, and I think United will just absolutely defend out the game and try to win against Aston Villa. I think Aston Villa need to score first, though, to stop United from doing that.
Well, easier said than done with the way both of these two clubs have been playing. And again, no surprise with the players that have stepped up there in the first half. It's going to be very interesting to see who steps up here in the second and who could potentially be the one to score a goal to get the first lead of this match. If we see it, what do you think about the odds of seeing potentially, assuming there is anyway, extra time and penalties?
Yeah, I think we could very much see extra time. I think if United just can't get that perfect cross into the box and Cream and Maju finishes it off, and maybe if Aston Villa just can't get through that Manchester United defence and get a shot on target in their penalty box, I think definitely, yeah, it will go on to extra time and then possibly penalties. Both teams have incredible defences. It's very, very tough for both of them to penetrate that defense as well, and they will have to try to find some way in some form to get the first goal and to get the advantage in this Premier League final.
Seems as though we are going to have a little bit of a wait here, ladies and gentlemen, for the rest of this, or before we begin the second half. However, if you guys can, be sure to hit that follow button if you guys haven't yet so far. Again, I'm here with Max today in commentary, and we are live here on the channel of Kiri Cali on Twitch and Kiri Cali Official on TikTok. Some huge coverage here for PRS as once again another final, this time here for the Prem. For those wondering, I didn't know that the Prem has a final. It is a bit of a different structure with PRS this season, and that is just that they do have a bit of a playoff structure now instead. So that is why we do see a final and Premier League in the same sense.
Yeah, I could explain why is that. It's been added. We did have it added last season in season 12, and it's been added so those teams who cannot compete against the best teams do not disband. They still feel in a way they can get into a possible chance of winning the trophy. So it just stops disbands, people from disbanding and just like losing hope that we can't win the title because maybe we're like 5 points off first, so let's disband. Yeah, it just stops them from doing that pretty much. But last season they did have top four, first, second, third, fourth, all going to a semi-final playoff. But this season they've only done third and fourth going to a quarter-final playoff. Second goes into the semi-final, and first are awarded with a final place. So they will face either third, fourth, or second in the final.
That's interesting. Again, like you said, it does kind of create more chances for these teams that maybe didn't have the best run compared to the first and second place teams on the table. So again, I think that's very interesting the way things are ran right now with PRS. And I mean, as you can see, still doesn't seem to change that the first and second place teams do manage to still get in front. Again, I like that. Competition is definitely showing here in this wonderful league.
Yeah, it is, and also you get lots of upsets as well. We did have, of course, this season in the Serie A, AC Milan, who finished fourth place. They won the competition. They beat Napoli in the quarterfinal, and then went into the semi-final and beat Inter Milan, who were heavy favourites. They finished second, and then they beat Atalanta, who finished first in the regular season. So they did something that many people didn't expect. They went all the way from the quarterfinals to the finals and won it. And that's what you like to see. I like the format. Just like it helps those underdog teams have a better chance of winning something and not giving up too early towards the end of the season.
And I definitely would have to agree with that. I like that a lot. There's something different again for a lot of these guys. They're so used to the league system and the league structure, and to have something new is kind of fresh here.
Yeah.
But it seems as though Aston Villa once again not the same. Actually, Aston Villa did get the kickoff to open up the second half. Here we see it the same way today, and it's going to be Platini to begin the match. A very interesting kickoff attempt there as we are underway in the Prem League final once more. Second half, it's going to be the K against Seyo Kani on the outside wing. Control there from him. Arova looking to support. Does a great press and does get the K away from possession. Playing it in a dangerous spot, but Manchester United make it look easy. Arova.
Ooh, that's a beautiful pass.
Maybe the Fantastico against Puyafon here for the ball, as it's going to be a 50-50. Won by Puyafon off a slide tackle. Thiago picks up the pieces as he looks to get a play there as he does a through ball to Seyo Kani. Just United knocking on the doorstep yet again, very early here in the second half. Seyo Kani. Ooh.
So close there. And also, really, really beautiful turn there by Kani. Just turned there, created lots of space for himself and tried to cross it to Cream, who was at the back post, but sadly he couldn't get to it. And there's a lovely rush from the goalkeeper, Lopez.
Speaking of Lopez, had a tremendous performance despite conceding the only goal in the final. What are your thoughts on him so far here today?
I think he's been solid yet again today, and he is the best goalkeeper in PRS form-wise, quality-wise, in my opinion. You always expect him to. He's the last line of the defense, and the team does expect him to save them in critical moments, and he's always there to save them, always there to come up in the clutches of moments and save those shots.
Arova.
Big error from Jack there.
Yeah, that is crucial. As Manchester United trying to take advantage. Rova very calm with the ball, but seems as though Lux read him out the entire way through. That's back to Jack. And Puyafon still building up at the back here. Slow attack from Aston Villa.
Oh, we have a little bit of news here. Hey, who started the Champions League final yesterday, he has just come. Could we see a little bit of a substitution here? Oh wait, no, he's already on. My
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. I
He's on
think
for
he.
EYPS. Yeah,
So
he
so
looks
that
like
was
on.
probably the change from the first half here now to the second.
Yeah,
Ooh, the Fantastico showing off a couple of moves there. Right for possession, and he's got to be careful, Platini. But does a great pass there to Jack, and the danger kind of subsides. That's a really good pass there to Puyafon. Aston Villa starting off their attack here against Manchester United. Puyafon up against Seokani on the outside. Does have support there from De Fantastico, and quickly the ball stripped away again. Bit back and forth here in the second half. Aston Villa still with possession as Jack, main orchestrator here for this side, as he gets a through ball to the K. Try to get that one a little bit further out, but intercepted. And there's a long shot, easy save there for Neta. We talk a lot about Lopez, but again, Neta, who's also had a brilliant season so far. What are your thoughts on him?
I think he's another solid goalkeeper. This is his first season as well. You have to be shocked at how much quality he has as a player. Because I do remember he was a bench goalkeeper for Dublin, and he came in game week 4. United needed him because Dublin apparently disappeared, vanished. He wasn't replying to the manager's DMs.
Oh!
What a finish!
Miyago
Wow,
with a huge goal there. That was off a header. Well, we talked about him not finishing yesterday in the Champions League final. Here he is today with a huge goal and to get the lead for Manchester United.
Yeah, it was a beautiful cross, lovely cross there to Kareem. And Kareem absolutely dunked 3 of the Aston Villa defenders. Beautiful header, fantastic. And that's what we like to see from Kareem. We like to see him scoring those chances. He's like the PRS, Erling Haaland. He finishes those chances all the time. Yesterday, he didn't look like himself. And today, he looks much better. He looks like the Kareem that we all expect him to be. Finishing those crosses, putting them in the back of the net. Lovely. And Manchester United are 1-0 up.
Please.
Go on. This guy,
man. Jack, as Aston Villa now down yet again. I believe it was around the 80th minute that we did see the goal yesterday. Here they are down, but with a little bit more time than before. Aston Villa be able to equalize. Platini setting up the run here. Puyafon taking on 3 defenders. Wow, what a move from Puyafon. Sets up the low pass to Jack. This could be dangerous here. Aston Villa, an attempt on a shot. Deflected by Pay, and the throw-in still for Aston Villa.
I think, honestly, that was a really good turn there by Puyafon. Lovely Ronaldo chop. And a lovely pass there to Jack, but of course, Pay is there to block him off. And I do think, I was going to say this before, I think Pay coming on this second half has strengthened Manchester United's chances of winning this game. I think he's possibly one of the best experienced centre-backs that you can call upon in a major game like this. And he will always put in the effort, always put in the solid performance at that back line. So I think it will be even more harder for Aston Villa to score today. I think they should have really dug in through the first half, because Man United were missing out on Pay in that game. They should have probably targeted YPS. If I say he's a solid centre back, but he doesn't have that experience. They should have targeted him in the first half, and I think they missed their chance, Aston Villa, to score in this game.
Seokani for Manchester United. Once again, Aston Villa having to defend. This team really needs whatever they can here. I do like the synchronization on that attack that we were talking about earlier. Again, if they can bring up more of that, we could see some potential here for Aston Villa to equalize later on, as Fruxen now with a dangerous cross. That goes up to De Fantastico. That's a wide open look. Miago doesn't get the touch to get the volley off, and instead, Aston Villa once again clearing the ball, but possession still for the Red Devils.
Yeah. I mean, I do get you that if they do keep creating those chances, Aston Villa, maybe they could get a chance where they could equalise in this game. For me, in my opinion, I just don't see it. I honestly don't see it. Maybe they could prove me wrong. I think Page just coming on, I think it's just sealed their fate. They should have really dug in to the first half. But there's a chance here for them, maybe to score.
Once again, cleared off, but still possession here as he'll take a long-range shot. Easy save for Netta. So a lot more shots on target here from Aston Villa. They've been very direct towards the keeper. Netta will definitely have a field day with shots like that still. There goes Lopez to join in on the attack here, on the build-up. So much curve.
It's a little bit sad because sorry for interrupting. You know, Aston Villa, they don't have a GMT striker who they can cross into the box and he can muss them. There's no one really there because all their attackers are basically on high ping. They only have Purifon, and Purifon is kind of the playmaker, the winger. He's not the scorer of this team, so it's really, really difficult at the moment for Aston Villa. You can see Jack is going more up front because he's a low pinger. He can possibly do something, possibly try to get Aston Villa a goal because he can win musses inside the box. He was there trying to control the ball, trying to put it into the box, but sadly he was intercepted there by Carney.
Yeah, again, I think that's another thing too, is there needs to be more people stepping up here despite the high ping difference right now. That Jack needs some support. VF1 has been able to do that a couple of times. Maybe we still need some more from the others here. The K, who could have that potential to do so. I mean, there's a lot of players here on this team that could do that. We just haven't seen it yet. And there's a chance for Manchester United. Miago! Easy save for Lopez.
I think Aston Villa, what they need to do, they can play Jack up top, but they need to send in crosses to Jack because you can see Jack's ping at the moment. He's basically on 28 ping. He can absolutely muss any cross that is given to him. So I think Aston Villa need to focus on creating chances, feeding him in the box, similar to how United are trying to do it with Cream.
He could get this moment here. There's the cross. That one cleared away. See Okani against two attackers there. That was a brilliant job from him. There goes Miago.
Maybe we need a little bit more power on that cross there from Frick.
Just United attempting a counter-attack, but it seems as though Lux has been able to stall it away there. Great move there to also get possession. Lux. Out to Buyafon. Oh, that's a nice attempt at a through ball, but Fruxin getting back, a good positioning on his part. Oh, this could be dangerous here for Manchester United. Arova leading the way after that clearance there from Fruxin. The 3-on-3, it's still evened out, but Arova, the through ball to Miago. Miago, the chance here to get a shot off, and he does a save! Oh, that was a brilliant one from Lopez. De Fantastico. Manchester United still with possession. There's the cross. That'll easily be in the arms of Lopez. They just haven't stopped. And it's as you said, it seems as though the mentality, the morale of this team has been just shot up after Pei has stepped onto the pitch, and he's definitely contributed to a lot here in this game so far.
Yeah, definitely. He does give you more confidence as a team because he is an excellent defender. So I don't think United will worry as much. They know that him in defense with Fox on, Carney.
Oh
and of course Neto in goal. They will definitely. Oh,
Jack doing exactly what we spoke of. Stepping into the play and equalizes here in the Premier League final.
yeah.
That
As I
was a
said,
stunner.
yeah, beautiful, beautiful finish there by Jack. I did say that before. I did say they need to feed him because he's the lowest pinger on that team. And what United are doing with Cream, they have to do it with Jack. He's the only person who can finish the crosses, and he's absolutely rose up to the job. He has saved Aston Villa here. Could go on to extra time.
The goal stands. They were reviewing, I think, or they were curious as to what the call was going to be. Still 10 minutes, a little bit more than 10 minutes left, and of course, that's not including the added time. I mean, we could see still another goal. These two teams have both been after each other. There's been a lot of action inside both boxes on both ends. There goes Fruxen. Up against Jack, who does seem to stay in front of him. Oh, Fruxen, what a move! Sets up the cross. Miago in the box, but headed away.
Beautiful defending there by Aston Villa.
Arova. Deflection. Platini keeps it inside. That is a brilliant job there from Platini. Aston Villa, and they make a chance out of this. Again, they do have to play it slow here. Pressed by the Red Devil defense. Lopez. And to directly pass to Platini, but Siukani reads it well. Now it's Miago. Through ball to Arova. Jack trying to get a hold of that, but the pass through to Fruxen instead. This could be a chance for Manchester United. Fruxen sets up the cross. De fantastico! What is Lopez? Still danger. And the ball cleared away. Now Platini, if he could stall it here, could have a counterattack for Aston Villa.
Yeah, that Lopez is just a fantastic goalkeeper. That was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful goalkeeping. Lovely save there. I did say before, he always comes up in the clutch moments to save his team. He is the last line of defense, and he goes to the job. Oh my days, what a counter-attack here from Aston Villa. This could be it.
We have fun. Whoa, against Miago! Oh, but he's a bit too excited there. Doesn't get the last touch to get the cross off.
That's peak. Really unlucky.
Okay, up against Pei. Pass outside to Jack against Siokani. Here comes Pei again for support. Does get a poke there, but seems to still be possession for Aston Villa.
I do think Jack needs to be in the box. I don't think he should be on the wing. Really. Not sure what's going on there.
Oh, this could be big here. They managed to find that pass. They do. Miago is on a run. Miago alone.
Could be the dagger.
Oh, that is great spacing by Miago, but only has one angle to take the shot from. Will he choose to do it here? He does. Miago, the shot and a save by Lopez.
This key part is incredible.
How on earth has he managed to get a hold of that? Not only did he get the parry against the shot, goes up and is able to still get the ball safely into his arms. And now Buffon gets a chance here for Aston Villa. That's a beautiful pass to Jack. Jack all alone. And he managed to get inside the box. Taking on Sayokani. Attempt again, but the defense of Manchester United is very sealed.
Oh, oh, that's a pass. Beautiful, beautiful TS there.
Lux. It's up a curled cross. That's right into the arms of Netta. That looked to be a dangerous one there, at least to me. Now Manchester United have a run themselves again. It's just back and forth, Max, the way that these two have been playing.
Yeah, I think both of them have so much confidence. They'll both go for this game. They both want the win. They both want the trophy. And it's incredible what we're seeing here. We see Magic here down on the wing. Tyler, Maju, you could just put in a lovely cross in here. This might be it. Oh, nah, this is over.
Too much on the curl there as Miyago could not get a hold of that one. And they're saying that that might be last attack. We'll see if it is. And extra time it is.
Yep.
A couple of players are already saying PKs. Maybe they know how well that these two have been playing. This could stay the same on the result, and we could manage to get to penalty shootout eventually.
Yeah, man. Nah, but still, man, I gotta be honest. Aston Villa have been way better today than yesterday. They've really looked good attacking wise. Yesterday they looked empty anytime they went and attacked Manchester United. But today they have come up with many creative chances today, and of course I'm gonna repeat this again. What Aston Villa need to do is just feed Jack in the box. I don't know why sometimes I'm seeing Jack on the wing. He shouldn't be on the wing. He needs to be in the box.
I definitely have to agree with you though, that especially with that plan, of course, that Jack does need to be inside the box. The question is, of course, how, because we do see he does like to stay back. He is really on both ends of the pitch, at least majority of the time. I think another thing though is I like that despite how much quicker Manchester United adapt, Aston Villa, like you said, they've adapted today. They figured out a couple ways to create more attacks, to create more chances, and to get inside that Manchester United box, which we didn't see in the last game. Here goes Smarty here. Jack. Inside his own box, passes it out to Puyafon. Slow build up from Aston Villa, but again, they're just quickly looking for any chance they can make. And it seems as though we could see a potential switch across the pitch here from Lux. Pass on the outside to Platini. Up against Pay now. Good control, keeps some space, but passes back. And back to the drawing board here for Aston Villa. Jack to Puyafon. Oh, that's a brilliant through ball. Jack on side. This could be a chance here for Aston Villa. Long range shot. And it's in! Jack with a second goal.
That's what they need to do. Incredible. Just feed Jack. What a player.
I'm very shocked. Netta, who has been pretty much on his feet for the majority of this game, he's very reactive despite the at least I would say for a while there he didn't have too many moments where he had to be ready to be of course active, but now things have turned around and he's been shocked. Jack with a really good attempt there and managed to get the goal.
That's incredible, though. I do think that was incredible. Many players there, they take it upon themselves to take a shot from that angle, but Jack took it upon himself and he placed it lovely. Beautiful placement, beautiful shot. And it's Aston Villa who have the advantage.
Manchester United still want the response. Seoukani fighting for possession as Buffon gets the rainbow flick and is able to clear that ball away. Still possession as well for Aston Villa after that clearance, and Platini positions himself well. Wow, what a turnaround here for Aston Villa. Fuchsen. Oh,
Fuchsen.
What a move there from him. Good chest control. Does manage to get a chance to get the cross. This is huge. Will equalize.
That was beautiful. What a header. And that was a fantastic cross there by Fuchsen.
How quick was Manchester United there to respond? This is a final here, ladies and gentlemen.
This is way better than the Champions League final yesterday. Only if we had this match yesterday, it could have been way more entertaining.
It seems as though they've both figured each other out. Manchester United, like I said, a little bit quicker, and that's why we did see them win the Champions League final. But had we seen, imagine if we had seen an Aston Villa like this yesterday.
Yeah. It would have been definitely a game to never forget. Game to remember. Oh, that's a beautiful cross.
Oh, and that's right towards Neta.
Unlucky.
Now Miago for Manchester United. De Fantastico on the run. Continued it through. Lux is not too far behind off that. He could get a touch. It depends who gets the ball first. De Fantastico manages to do so. Keeping space. Oh, might have got Lux off that one. Tries to go back inside again. Now back out. He once again back inside. He's zigzagging inside the box. Lux. Still in danger. Needs to clear. There's Buffon, who tried to rainbow flick past Fuchsen, but Fuchsen, like a wall, is able to deflect it. Now there's the pass to Arova. This could be a huge for Manchester United. De Fantastico. Inside the box. Runs outside now. The pass back towards Fuchsen. Trying to set up a cross. Hammered away by Buffon for a moment. There goes Fuchsen again with possession. Buffon steals it once more. And there's the clear as Aston Villa try to get a run on their own here. It could be a counter.
Ricky on the wing, making a run. Cream trying to chase back. Chase him down. You have Tyler as well. This could be a chance here for Aston Villa. A beautiful counter-attack.
Need a run here.
Just does a back roll.
That's a really good bit of recovery there from Manchester United. They were very quick to get back into position. That did manage to take away the chance from Aston Villa on that counter.
Yeah, I agree.
It does need to be a bit more runs, I would say. We're seeing the difference there between these two teams, and that's just been the ideas that Manchester United do have when they're on the attack. Again, a lot more runs created, and it starts there too. It's what's happening off ball that matters a lot right now, and Manchester United seem to still be a little bit ahead on that. We'll see if Aston Villa could do something here in the second half of extra time.
I do agree with your point there. I do think, yeah, Manchester United are a bit ahead with that type of attacking movement, the movement inside the box as well. Where Aston Villa are kind of a bit slow on it. Sometimes when they counter, the runs are not enough. They're not making enough runs in behind Manchester United's defence. Maybe they're just trying to play it slow, trying to open up Manchester United possession base, trying to play that type of Pep Guardiola football, tick-a-taka, slow, take your time with it, create some space, while United are just quick, send it to the wing, cross it to Cream or Maju. It's beautiful to see both of these teams play style and what they're trying to do today.
Oh, definitely. Again, this has definitely been one to watch. And again, ladies and gentlemen, for those that having it We definitely want to stream more content of this for PRS. If you definitely haven't hit the follow button, definitely do so now. 200 viewers for this game. I think we hit 377 yesterday. Let's see if we can get those same numbers. What a fantastic match, though. And again, I'm here alongside Max, and this is definitely one for the ages so far. So we're very close to resuming play. The final half of extra time soon to begin. We don't see anything here. In this half, we would see penalties. And I gotta say, those are always nail-biting, especially when it comes to Roblox football.
Yeah.
And it's very, very luck-based, I would say, especially when it's against two big teams like this. But who do you think would do a little bit better in penalties, do you think?
I'm going to say Manchester United. I think they have better shooters on their team. Obviously, you have Marju, you have Tyler, you have Foxon, and you have Cream. You have P as well, who can strike the ball quite nicely. I feel Aston Villa, maybe they have like three, we say Frick, Blatt, and also Jack, maybe Look. Burfan, yeah, he can strike the ball as well. But I don't know about Samoti. I've never seen him strike a ball.
Yeah, that's what makes it so interesting, I feel like. Again, there's a lot of times, like you said, there's not everybody's going to be able to take shots, and we get to finally see what happens there in penalties in those situations. Of course, it's going to be also interesting to see the goalkeepers, of course, Lopez and Neta, who have been very much the guardians of their team, anchors, if you will. I think that'll definitely be another story to talk about if they do manage to go to penalties here tonight.
Yeah. We have seen a lot of penalty shootouts this season. Of course, you had the La Liga final, Villarreal versus Real Sociedad, that went on to penalties. So yeah, I've had a few games that have gone on to penalties. And then comes Aston Villa with the attack to kick off the game.
We have Fon with a wonderful move against Arova. Oh, but too much of a touch there as he gives it up to De Fantastico. Even despite the chance there, that was a brilliant ball to Miago. But he's all alone. We'll have to take on Smotti by himself. 2-on-2 situation as Lux and Arova are awaiting there very close to the edge of the box. Miago read by Smotti, and now he gets the chance to maybe get something going for Aston Villa. Pass to Platini. Platini tries directly down the middle to Bouillafon, but intercepted. Lux keeps possession for Aston Villa. We always talk about it, but again, it also depends on if these teams can stay consistent the way that they have been, or could we see a crucial mistake that could lead to a goal here in this final half.
Yeah. Totally, I think what would make the difference is a crucial mistake, or you never know, another Manchester United cross which perfectly lands on Maju or Cream's head.
Ooh, what a move from Bouillafon. Creating space as well. Sets up the pass to Jack. Jack wasn't expecting that one though when Fruxin was in front of it. That ball stays inside the pitch, I believe. Gonna be close. Yeah, it does. Aston Villa have kept control for at least the start of this second half of extra time. Lopez takes his time before attempting to go for a lob here. Tini to Jack. Jack already looking around and does go for the switch as Lux. That's a brilliant pass, but Arova does get a bit of an angle onto it. And it's small things like that, Max, that really makes this game so interesting. How well they can read each other and how they still manage to find ways past one another.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, this team has been playing together, like majority of them. I would say even Jack, all of them have been playing together for like at least 2 seasons now. So they completely understand each other's weaknesses, strengths, what type of passes they like, what type of crosses they like. And they completely understand, oh my, this Profan, this guy is amazing. Oh, lucky there. Trying to send it there to Frick on the wing.
Now to Miyago after Arova gets control of it. Lopez gets possession now for Aston Villa after the poke there from Smonty.
I'll ask you a question. What do you think about Cream going into this extra time? It seems like today this extra time he's been a bit struggling with Samoti, trying to get past him, trying to get movement in the box and scoring it. Seems like Aston Villa have him kind of locked up at the moment.
They definitely, I definitely have to agree with that a little bit. Smonty has definitely made a presence onto Miyago. But even then, I still think Miyago has played well. He's managed to find a couple of chances even then. I know you remember that one run they had where he was trying at a certain angle against Smonty and even created space for himself, which led to, I believe, a cross. Didn't get the right, I believe it was cleared away. But Miyago still manages to find a little bit of moments where he can still support here for Manchester United. And that's kind of what we like to see from him whenever he's not able to get a good chance as to header the ball or volley the ball inside.
Yeah.
Oh, Fruxin, just brilliant on the ball. Has a chance to cross. There goes Miyago. Miyago attempts, and there's a wall there of Aston Villa players. There goes Arova against Platini. The cross again, and that one is controlled by Miyago, but cleared by Jack. Just back and forth here. Now Jack could potentially set up a counter. Aston Villa is going to heave this one away. Will that stay inside? I believe it does, but here comes Netta away from his net now. And the ball completely to himself, but that will do it as we will go to penalties here for the Premier League final. Aston Villa 2, Manchester United 2. And now it's all going down to this.
Going down to the wire. And penalties is a game of luck. It's a game of good decision making, good striking of the ball. And of course, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know who will win in a penalty shootout.
Not at all. Again, it really does go down to luck, as both teams seem to have what they need to score penalties, but they also have goalkeepers that are very eager to get the stops, to get their team in front in this shootout.
For penalty shootouts, I have some fans who wanted to say some things. Some fans have been speaking about Cream in this game. They feel that Cream was missing too many crosses, that he should have looked off the game at the 90th minute. What do you think about that?
I think that is well contested there by them. I think that is true. I think that Miyago, we know very well what he could do, especially if we're talking about his reflection this season He's been a top performer when it comes to, again, volleys and being able to just finish inside the box. He's known for it. So for him to have the chances that he's had by his teammates here today, I think you could definitely say that's been one of his flaws here tonight. But I will say this though, I like how he's been able to still show himself in this game, just like he did yesterday. We didn't see him be able to finish so well. So what he did was what he was a playmaker in that last game. He got the assist, and he's showing it a bit here today as well.
Yeah, I agree.
I will say too, him getting the goal here today, or getting a goal here today, also kind of helped himself a bit more on when we talked about him not being the way he normally is. So definitely a bit of a step up here today than yesterday.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. Much better. Ooh, and we have Maji who's taking the first penalty.
And he does manage to finish. Lopez read it well, but the shot was well placed. And not surprising there from De Fantastico. Good take here, the first one of Manchester United. Now we'll see who will step up here for Aston Villa. And it looks as though it's Puyafon. I'm curious, have any of these two teams managed to get themselves in a penalty shootout this season?
I don't think so. No, I don't think any of them have. Yeah, none of them have. I think this is both of their first penalty shootouts. So.
Latini steps now and looks to take it, and it's saved by Netta. That is a huge stop. Manchester United will keep their lead. And again, this could be dangerous now as Aston Villa are behind one. I don't know though, Max. I wouldn't get too excited if I was Manchester United. Things aren't over yet. We've seen how well Lopez has performed here today. And he read the first one. Here goes another shot. That's a brilliant penalty take by Seokani.
Yeah, beautiful penalty there.
The K will now take...
Over, yeah,
oh, sorry about that.
It's alright.
Here goes the K. Takes it low and beats Netta. First one to go inside the net for Aston Villa. That was a really well-placed ball.
Yeah. Really good penalty there.
Rookson now against Lopez. Rookson steps in, takes it low, and does manage to get that one in the bottom right corner.
Yeah, I honestly think Manchester United will win this penalty shootout. I just think they've got too much experience on their side when it comes to these crucial moments, whereas Villa don't have that much experience. They only have a little bit of it.
Here goes Luxon, and oh wait, that's a save. That is the save by Netta, and that might be the one to get them in front. To win this Premier League final, they only need, I believe, to just finish things out the last two. Yeah, I believe it's a score to win, and it's Miyago.
It's the man, the captain, to finish it all off. Can he handle the pressure?
Miyago runs, takes Takes it top left and it's in! Manchester United will win the Prem.
Beautiful, beautiful penalty. And the pressure. Cream doesn't feel the pressure. Pressure's for losers. He's a winner. And that's a beautiful penalty. And Manchester United are Premier League winners.
To win against the same team, both in the Champions League and now the Premier League as well, they definitely showed that they were the better team. And that says a lot. Aston Villa played their hearts out. They played very well, especially here today. Unfortunate result for them. But Manchester United, again, they definitely showed that they wanted it just a little bit more, and they showed it here in penalties.
Well, it's sad for Aston Villa because Aston Villa have lost back-to-back finals. And you never want that. You never want to lose 2 finals in 2 days. That's absolutely distraughting. That's absolutely annoying as well. Because you play so many games. They went undefeated in both competitions as well up until this point. And, we have to give a round of applause to Aston Villa. None of us expected them, to get into this final, to get into this type of position. They did well. They're a fantastic team. And honestly, I have to say congrats to them. But well done to Manchester United as well, who are champions. They have won the double this season.
A brilliant run the entire season from this side. And again, no surprise with the way that this team set themselves up. The players that they were able to sign, and again, the performances were huge. They definitely stepped in when they needed to. What do you think is player of the match here for this one?
I'm going to go for Foxon. Foxon was incredible today. Beautiful defending, beautiful dribbling, beautiful passing. He did assist, I think, 1 or 2 of the goals today. He was absolutely fantastic tonight. And then he is in the running for that X-Class for AFCOPA. So hopefully we see him get it. Possibly, I think it's between him or Jack. Personally, I think it should be Foxon because he's been incredible this season. He's really shining, isn't he? That's probably one of the best centre-back wing-backs in PRS.
I definitely have to agree with that. Again, Fuchsen, again, also known, at least even during the times that I did play, I played for quite a while, so it's good to see him shining here, especially today in the final and to win here with his teammates.
Yeah.
This is the Premier League final coming to an end. Ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful season we've seen here with PRS. We will definitely be here for next season. Big shout out to Max. Big shout out to PRS Media for helping me get back involved. We took a huge break. And I'm just happy to be back. There's a lot of things going on. Life has been very busy. Lots of obstacles to take on, and of course I'm sure it's the same for everyone else. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys had a wonderful season as well, and we'll definitely see you guys for next season, and I believe during the international part of this one, as said before. So again, is there any last words, Max, before we get off here?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you as well for coming up here, streaming this game, streaming both the Champions League final and the Premier League final. I know you obviously have a lot on your hands. You have a lot of stuff to do in real life, and I've got to thank you for that, for just coming in and streaming this game.
Oh, my pleasure, man. Thank you so much again for the opportunity. That would not have happened had it not been for you. So thank you so much for that. And ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you so much for joining us here today. It was also a fantastic turnout. I believe we got to about 240, maybe a bit more. That's only what I saw there on the viewer count. But you guys were fantastic today on Twitch. Also for TikTok, a little bit more viewers on there as well. Thank you guys so much for joining. Sana, thank you so much for the rose. I do apologize. It's very hard to multitask here, but I do appreciate that. And also showing some love for Manchester United. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a wonderful stream here with Max. This is Kiri Kali signing off on both Twitch and on TikTok. Be sure to hit that follow button if you guys haven't. And if you want to see more content like this, tune on in for those. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Have a wonderful season, and thank you so much, PRS, for this wonderful moment.